Hey, YouTubers, long time no vlog. I always really want to be organized and to have a non-rambling kind of vlog, but you know, this is my channel and I'm gonna do and say whatever I want. So I thought that I would start out by saying that I'm sick for the third time in a month. I'm actually a lot better today. Started feeling sick Wednesday, and Thursday really sick, and then Friday I couldn't work, and today I'm up on the upswing because the doctor prescribed me some prednisone for my upper respiratory infection that I was starting to get from the sinus infection, and those go hand in hand for me. So I am on my second day of prednisone, which really helped, and so I feel a lot better. Just gonna be ready for work on Monday. Tomorrow's Sunday. Have one more day to kind of recoup. Unfortunately, I have a couple things that have to be done, like laundry and make the dog's food. He's behind me. He's right there. Really just kind of taking it all in. Scott, my wonderful hubby, we got his neuropsych evaluation on Thursday. We went to see his neurologist, and so Scott has MS, and it's been seemingly worse to me the last year and a half. And so I pushed things forward so that we could kind of get answers. He actually had to stop working in August. No more working, no more driving a car. It's just not safe. He did get lost 3 times, 2 times going to work, 1 time getting home, and he was lost for an hour and a half. Thank God for cell phones, because I was able to talk him down and get him home. So, no more work since August of 2019, and he's been having episodes that were scary, not being able to walk. Long story short, I just needed to find out where we were in his MS struggle. So, we had this neuropsych evaluation done in November, and we've been waiting for the results. The last time we saw the doctor was in December, and he still didn't have the results. So we went and saw him on Thursday, and he had the results, and they were not good. Scott's cognitive issues are really bad. His processing time, like, normal people's brains are just like zoom. His processing time for things is a lot slower. His intelligence has gone down. His brain has shrunk because of age and also the MS. His hand shakes, so he can't write or draw really well or at all. And memory is really bad. Short-term memory is bad. Listening to a short story, couldn't remember what it was about. Certain things, yeah. So anyway, the doctor said that he should do some volunteer work a couple days a week to keep his brain active. And then he's going to be on some medication that should bring him up and keep him more alert and make his attention span longer, and we'll see. So I applied for 2 different places, the public library to help there, certain things, movie nights, things like that, movie days, and a animal rescue place that he would greet people that are coming in to adopt and rescue animals. He'd have them fill out a card, give the card to the organizers, and tell people where we got the animals from and stuff like that. So I'm kind of nervous about him going out and being away from me and not in our home. I go to the gym and to the store and stuff like that, but he's at home and he's safe at home. I'm kind of having a little bit of a anxiety issue with him having to go work as a volunteer somewhere and not be like in our home. And so he says he wants to do it, so we'll go from there. So that's been weighing heavily on my mind the last couple days. On top of all of my issues that I had, the pain issues, the anxiety and depression issues, I'm a caregiver and I just need to keep it all together, take care of him. That's all that matters. I mean, that is what needs to be done, and that's what's going to be done, and whatever I have to do to make sure that he thrives and he is taken care of. I have to take care of myself. Still working out, still losing weight. I've lost 37 pounds in total. I only have 24 to go to my first goal, weight, which to me is a comfortable weight. I've been that weight before. But I guess all of the statistics for women my age and my height, I'm supposed to be 130. I'm okay to get down to about 150. I was at 150 before and I felt really good. It's been a really long time. I haven't been successful in weight loss in years. So this, to me, is amazing. I am sticking to my my food and my portions and measuring and all of that stuff. Every now and then we have some fun. We had pizza last night. You know, I used to be able to eat 4 pieces of pizza. I ate 2 small pieces of pizza last night and I felt great. I didn't deprive myself. And so just keeping up with it. When I'm sick, I don't go to the gym because I don't want to get sicker. And also, I don't have the strength. I'm very weak. So in a couple days, when I'm feeling better, maybe in the next 3 or 4 days, when I'm feeling better, I'll go back to the gym. But I go to the gym and I walk mostly 45 minutes on the treadmill, and I do leg work. I work on my legs and my hips and stuff like that. I have to be careful lifting with my hands because I've got trigger thumb that I'm waiting to go see. See that clicking? It's really gross. I'm taking prednisone for my lungs, like I said, and I think it might be working on the swelling in my thumb. So I don't know. So anyway, so I don't do a lot of lifting weights anymore, or heavy weights right now. Now I'm working on 2-pound dumbbells because of my carpal tunnel in this thumb thing. So I didn't know how to audience. Hello, Scott.
I'm leaving. I'm going back.
Go work out.
Here.
He works out every day. He's got a home total gym, and he works out every day. So proud of him doing that. So anyway, getting back to my health and all of that, I used to have pain, and this is just amazing to me. I used to have pain that was 10 plus, off the charts, wanting to slit my wrists kind of pain for years. And recently, I guess within the last year and a half, I had a brand new issue that came up with my sacroiliac joint in my left side. So you know how your pelvis is like a butterfly? Well, there's like a joint right here in between, like where your bottom of your spine is and where that butterfly connects. Well, I guess there's a tendon, or there's tendons and muscles and stuff, and mine was just out of whack. So tried a whole bunch of different trigger point injections. They weren't working. I mean, just sticking, cortisone directly right near that joint. It wasn't working. And I just said to the doctor, I said, this isn't working and I'm crippled up. I can't move. I I'm so debilitated from this, and I want to, you know, I can't do anything without excruciating pain, and I'm miserable. He found a medication for me, and I know I've probably said this before, but I'm telling you, people with fibromyalgia or any kind of muscle joint, skeletal, nerve pain or whatever, this medication's called Savella. It's Savella, and it's made for people with fibromyalgia, but it could be used for people that have rheumatoid arthritis and stuff like that. It works, and you have to ramp up from a small dose up to the highest dose, which is 200 milligrams a day. So you take 100 milligram in the morning and later in the afternoon. And that, with losing the weight, I mean, I don't know which came first, the medicine or the going on the weight loss program, eating all vegetables, and I got rid of meat for a long time. Just started losing the weight, started working out, 2 to 3 times a week in the beginning, and the pain in that joint is gone. I have neuropathy in my feet, which, excuse me, I don't know what talking on videos makes me want to burp, what that's all about. But anyway, probably swallowing air. I'll stick to that. So I have neuropathy in my feet, which has gotten better. I used to have stabbing pains. Every now and then I still have like cramps in my feet, and my toes like curl up and stuff. I got injured by antibiotics. Cipro antibiotics have been known to cause neuropathy, bilateral neuropathy in people's feet, and there's nothing that I can do because I use ciprofloxacin, which is a generic, and for some reason I can't sue the generic company. If it would have just been the drug company that made the actual Cipro, I could have sued them, but for some reason, I don't know exactly why, but generic companies are untouchable. So getting back to what the point I was trying to make, the Savella is working on that. The Savella is working on my outside hip pain. I still have pains in my shoulders, but I think I have bursitis in my shoulders, and there's really nothing I could do except work those shoulders so they don't freeze up. I have carpal tunnel in my hands with the trigger thumb right now. The Savella doesn't do too much for the pain in my hands, unfortunately, because I type all day long, 8 hours a day, and there's nothing that I can do about it unless I want to break down and get the carpal tunnel surgery, which I don't want to do because I've heard really bad things. So all I want to say is to anybody out there that's struggling like I am, I was, and I'm on the upswing and I'm getting better now. Do whatever you have to do to get better. If you have to be pushy with your doctor and tell him nothing that you've done has worked for me so far, you need to find me something. My pain management doctor did. He found this drug that nobody else has heard of. It has changed my life. Lose weight. Please lose weight. If you are overweight, just walk. You don't have to walk 3 miles an hour like I do, and you don't have to walk 45 minutes like I do. Start off slow. I started at, I think, 1.5 miles per hour at first for 25 minutes. Then I went up to 30 minutes, and then I was able to put the speed up more. And then now I walk on an incline, steeper incline, but just go slow. But definitely, if you can't exercise, cut your calories down. Take multiple vitamins and supplements. I take, of course, extra vitamin C. I take zinc, magnesium, and calcium. I take vitamin D3. I take fish oil, and biotin, and I just make sure that I've got everything in my body. I take B12 too because we don't eat a lot of meat. We eat meat maybe a couple times a week, but we don't eat it all the time. So vitamin B12, you need it if you're a vegan. So we take vitamin B12. Ask your doctor about it. I really think that if you watch what you eat, if you can't exercise, because I couldn't exercise like I exercise now back then. And that was last February. February 3rd of 2019 is when I started this journey. It seems like it flew by, but it's been a year since I started this. I was at 211 pounds. I'm 174 pounds right now. I know it sounds like a lot, but 211, 174 pounds? Come on. I was wearing jeans that were a 2022. And now I'm wearing a size 16, which is big on me. All of my blouses were like 16, 18s, or yeah. Now they're all like huge on me. You just need to move slightly. Like I said, just walk slow, but walk. Eat less. Find out what your calorie intake is for yourself. Stick to your serving sizes. Stick to measuring. Just carbs earlier in the day, complex carbs, oatmeal, whole wheat bread, that kind of stuff. Stick to that early in the day. If you have to eat carbs, eat them, don't be eating them at like 7 o'clock at night. Eat them at, 5 o'clock. Eat your dinner earlier if you can. Vegetables. That's all I can say. We eat a lot of beans. I make vegan chili. We just eat a ton of vegetables. Tons. When I make pasta, I measure it. On days that we want to have more fun, I make a cup of angel hair pasta and sauce. And we have been eating a little bit of cheese because the vegan cheese was like making us miserable and we weren't enjoying our food. And so I know there's a lot of, steadfast vegans that say you shouldn't be having any dairy and no meat at all. But, to each his own, and everybody is their own keeper. And I'll judge myself and God will judge me on Judgment Day. So that's about it. I'm just overwhelmed with stuff that's going on. Scott, work, stuff, bills, trying to be organized, and do the things that I have to do to make the household run because I'm the only one running the household. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to say I'm still alive, and I would love to hear from people out there that are going through the same thing. And if you are using Savella, or if you talk to your doctor about Savella and you're going to start Savella, please let me know, and we can discuss it, So peace, love, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, YouTubers.